We're going to Bali.
We're going to Bali! Yay! Good morning, we are in Bali. So we arrived last night in our hotel room at like close to 11. I'm gonna give you a tour of our room. It's tiny, it's quaint, but who cares? We're not here to stay in the room all day, so this is what you see when you go in. And that's Graeme, of course, say hi. And we have like a little window, and that's the bed, and there's like tea facilities and a tiny TV. And we just put the pillows there because the pillows were too fluffy for my liking. And yeah, that looks like it's a wardrobe because it has some hangers, and that's a wall with the motorcycle drawing on it. And on this side also has break the rules, which is quite interesting. So it's quite small, but it'll do. And that's the toilet. So we got this room including breakfast. It's not a buffet breakfast, but at least there's breakfast for 186 Australian dollars, which is not bad, and that's for 5 days. So good deal there. Check this out. It's an Indonesian version of the Hunger Games. That's so cool. And this hotel also has a sharing bookshelf. That's so nice. So there's the Indonesian version of the Hunger Games and other different books, but it's mostly filled with flyers for different tools. So we managed to book a full day tour with Ary. He's our tour guide, and here are the places that he took us to. So we're gonna taste coffee. It's luwak coffee.
What do you mean?
How's it?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, very strong though.
It's actually very good, surprisingly. The animals don't just like chew on the coffee, like it's still in its bean state. So what the animals do is just peel it and eat the jelly and then swallow the whole thing, and then they toast the coffee beans and then mash it up, and then it becomes powdered coffee. This place also offers tasting of different teas and coffee that they have available, and that's for free, guys. You don't have to pay anything. And they also have this giant swing, which we obviously didn't go on because Graeme is afraid of heights. So we just watched them. And look at that guy, he's so cool. Then Ary took us to this village temple and we walked all around inside it, and he also told us all about the history, what the significance is of each item that is in there. It's so beautiful. And most of these things are handmade, like the stone is cut by actual stone masons and the wood is cut by actual wood carvers. What amazes me is that all of the articles that you see in the temple, and most of Bali in fact, are very intricate. Like, look at those intricate designs and stone carving. Like, all the details are just amazing and mind-blowing. Then for lunch, Ary took us to this beautiful restaurant with a gorgeous view of the rice fields. And of course, we had the local food. Lunchtime! After lunch, we went to the Tegalalang rice terraces in Ubud. It's so beautiful. Look at this amazing work of farmers. Still in Ubud, we went to the monkey forest. And look at those cute monkeys. One very important reminder though, when you go there, there are guidelines that you must follow. Make sure you're not bringing any plastic bags because they think that you're bringing food for them. And also, don't let them catch you staring at them eye to eye because they will attack you. And those were all the places that we went to during our full day tour with Ary, our tour guide. There are a couple more places that I would like to mention in this video, and the first one is the Shelter and Nalu Bowl. So they are restaurants and they serve really great food. So Nalu Bowl serves acai bowls and they have different kinds of flavors available. And the Shelter is more like a lunch place where you can meet your friends for lunch. It's such a cool vibe in the restaurant and the food is very, very cheap. My favorite dish from the Shelter is the Mexican burger. Oh, so good. So it's a chicken burger and it has chips with it as well as like a little side salad, all for $8.50. These restaurants are both located in Seminyak in the same building. Nalu Bowls is downstairs and it's more of like a takeaway place, and the Shelter is more of like a sit-down restaurant. Next place I would like to include is the Seminyak beach. So this beach is located like a 5-minute walk from our hotel. Sunsets in Bali is such a big trend. Lots of bars or restaurants offer buy one get one free cocktail during the time when the sun sets, so like from 5 to 8 p.m. and you can sit on like beanbag couches on the sand watching the sunset. It's so cool. So my final thoughts about Bali is I like it there. It's a good place, and the funny thing is it reminds me so much of home, aka the Philippines where I grew up in. So humidity, temperatures, very, very similar, and even the people look very similar. I'm a Filipino and Lots of people mistake me for either being Indonesian or Malaysian. Graeme and I are walking around exploring. Local people would come up to me and talk to me in their language, and I would be at a loss for words because like I don't understand what they're saying, and I would say that I'm not Indonesian, I'm Filipino, and they'd be like, oh, you're Filipino, okay, okay. It was such a great place to visit, I would say, for rest and relaxation, because like island living is so simple, and the beautiful thing about Bali is they kept their culture. Like you can see temples everywhere. Ary even said that there are around 300 temples all in the island, which is astonishing. Like that is so interesting. And also you can see the locals wearing their traditional dress when doing their offerings to their temples, and you don't see that often. Like it's so interesting. And that wraps up this week's video. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy travel vlogs. I mostly do them around Australia, and I also do challenge videos as well as unboxing videos. So please subscribe so you won't miss them, and follow me on Twitter. I guess that's it, and I shall see you next week for another video. I believe it's a challenge video, so get excited for that. Bye!